All right, Algebra 2, this should be it for your videos while I'm gone. This is a video for Monday the 18th, the start of the second quarter. In studio audience here again, we got Yogi, the lab, followed by our in-house studio audience. Last day of Stuart, the minion, as our TA. All right, I know you love seeing those guys each day. Now, let's take a look at page 10. We are on page 10 where it says hashtag game time. We are solving systems of equations. Take a look at number 5. Notice if I divide the second equation by 3, both sides, I get x equals 4y. So I know what x is. That means I'm going to plug 4y in for x in equation 1. So instead of writing 5x, I'm going to write 5 times 4y plus 4y equals a negative 12. I get y is equal to a negative 0.5, negative 1/2. So if I plug negative 0.5 in for y, I get x equals negative 2. Negative 2, comma, negative 1/2. That is my answer. Let's do number 8 here. Number 8, I have two equations. They're not really written in standard form, but the x and the y are on both sides. So I need to decide what variable do I want to eliminate. I notice the y's here. If I multiply the top equation by 5 and the bottom equation by 2, I will have 10y and 10y. So I multiply equation 1 by 5. I multiply equation 2 by 2. Y's match up perfectly. The y's will eliminate through subtraction. The same sign. Both are positive 10. Positive 10, positive 10 becomes 0 by subtraction. So negative 30 minus a negative 20 is a negative 10x. Negative 70 minus 30 is a negative 100. Negative 100 divided by negative 10 is a positive 10. X is 10. So I'm going to use equation 1. I'm going to plug 10 in for x. 2y minus 6 times 10 equals a negative 14. Add 60 to both sides. Y is 23. 10, comma, 23 is our answer there. Careful on 6. 6 is a clear-cut substitution. You know what y is. So I'm going to plug 7x plus 3 in for y right there. It's going to be 5x minus all of this. I'm subtracting all of this. All of that is going in for y. 5x minus 7x is a negative 2x. To subtract 3 minus 3, I'm going to add 3 to both sides. But divide by negative 2, I get 3. So y equals 7 times 3 plus 3. Y is 24. 3 comma 24 is my answer. Again, these will become a lot easier when we handle the 3 by 3s when I'm back. They might not be incredibly easy yet, but when we practice the 3 by 3s, they will get easier. All right, so I did this 2 different ways. First, I can get the x's to match up if I double the first equation and triple the second one. Double the first equation, triple the second one. 6x minus 6x, the x's cancel. 10 minus a negative 12, 22y. 36 minus 3 is 33. Y is 1.5. All right. Or I like to add instead of subtract. So if I see a variable has opposite signs in each equation, I have a positive 5y and positive 5y and a negative 4y. Those are opposite signs. I can multiply the first equation by 4 and the bottom equation by 5. As I said here. Then I'm going to have 12x plus 20y equals 72. And then 10x minus 20y equals 5. I would add the two equations together because how do I get positive 20 and negative 20 to be 0? I just add them up. They're opposites. 22x equals 72 plus 5 is 77. X is 3.5. All right, so what would you do if you did the first one? You plug 1.5 in for y, I guess right there. If you use the second one, plug 3.5 in for x, probably right there too, to avoid negatives. All right, number 7, you guys can do 7. You're going to plug 2x plus 7 in for y. It's going to be 4 times 2x plus 7 plus 2x equals a negative 2. Just going to go from there. I think you get negative 3, but sure, that work. And on 10, we got elimination. I see that the y's are opposite signs, so if I multiply the top equation by 3 and the bottom one by 4, the y's will be exact opposites. Opposites are eliminated through addition. 9x and 8x is 17x equals 68. X is 4, so I'm going to take that 4. I'm going to plug it in for x in that second equation. 2 times 4 plus 3y is negative 1. 3y is a negative 9, and y is a negative 3. 4 comma negative 3. Make sure to write your answer as an ordered pair. 4 comma negative 3 is my answer. All right, that is page 10. Page 11 here, more of the same. Hashtag game time. Can't get easier than number 1. The y's are the same, so you're going to subtract both equations. 2x minus 6x is a negative 4x. 2 minus 8 is a negative 6. So y is 1.5. I'm going to take that one. I'm sorry, x is 1.5. I'm going to take that 1.5 for x and plug it into that first equation. 2 times 1.5 plus 2y equals 2. Y is a negative 0.5. Again, I am not following my own advice. Ordered pair. I think you can handle number 4. I see that if I double the second equation, those y's will match up perfectly. 2y gets eliminated through subtraction. 4x equals 4, x is 1, and then just continue with that. Got some pretty easy ones on this page. Number 2, x minus x. Cancel them. The x's match up perfectly. So you're going to subtract both equations. 3y minus 4y is a negative y. 11 minus 14 is a negative 3, so y is a positive 3. I'm going to take that 3, plug it in for y either there or there. It doesn't matter. I get x is 2. 2 comma 3. All right. You can get rid of the y's or the x's. I'm going to get rid of the x's. I'm going to multiply first equation by 5, the second equation by 3. Multiply first equation by 5, the second one by 3. That's what I got. The x's cancel through subtraction. 35 minus 6 is 29. 75 minus a negative 12 is 87. I get 3 for y. I'm going to use the second equation, plug 3 in for y. X is negative 2. Negative 2 comma 3. Ordered pair. And I think I need to do 5 with you. I'm going to get rid of the x's. Multiply first equation by 3, the bottom equation by 2. Those are my new equations. The 6x's will cancel through subtraction. I'm going to have 12 minus 10, that's 2y. A negative 12 minus a negative 6 is not negative 18, but a negative 6. Y is a negative 3. I'm going to use then the top equation. I'm going to get x is 4. 4 comma negative 3 would be my solution. And look at how very similar 5 and 6 are. Hey, why don't we get rid of the x's again? Multiply the top one by 3, the bottom one by 2. I think you can go from there. It's almost identical to number 5. All right, next up here, I have the top parts of page 17. This is page 17. Let's go there real quick. Solve each system of equations or inequalities by graphing. The top 2 are systems of equations. So the first one in black, y-intercept of negative 2, go down 3 over 1, down 3 over 1, or up 3, 1 to the left, up 3, 1 to the left, up 3, 1 to the left. That first one, you want to make as many dots as possible. Straight line goes through. Second one, y-intercept of 3, down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2. We'll stop going in that direction because that's nowhere near the intersection. They're getting further apart. So then I go up 1 to the left, and ding, 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 they intersect at negative 2, 4, negative 2, 4. All right. First one here, y-intercept of negative 5. Then I go up 2, 5 to the right, up 2, 5 to the right, down 2, 5 to the left. Next one has a y-intercept of 7, down 2 over 1, 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 5, negative 3. 5, negative 3. All right. Go to this page. Has a 43 at the bottom. This is the SAT here. There's a 43 at the bottom of the page. If y is equal to 2/3, or if x is equal to 2/3 y and y is 18, what is the value of 2x minus 3? Well, then x is 2/3 of 18, which is 12. 2 times 12 minus 3 is 21. Definitely show all that work. A bricklayer uses the formula N equals 7 times L times H to estimate the number of bricks N needed to build a wall that is L feet long and H feet high, which the following correctly expresses L in terms of N and H. N equals 7LH. You want L all by itself, so you need to divide both sides by what is not L. And it's that one right there. Let's take a look at H. Table above shows some values of the functions w and t. Okay, for which value of x is wx plus tx equal to x? When does that plus that equal that? Well, 4 plus 1 doesn't equal 3. 3 plus 3 doesn't equal 4. -1 plus 5 doesn't equal 5. -1 plus -3 doesn't equal 1. You know it. 3 plus -1 equals 2. So for what value of x? I should probably answer that. All right. And we talk about this more in chapter 6. If the square root of x plus the square root of 9 equals the square root of 64, what's the value of x? Well, the square root of 9 is 3. The square root of 64 is 8. Subtract 3 from both sides. The square root of what number equals 5? And it's the square root of 25. Chapter 6, we will do the opposite of taking the square root, which is squaring something. And we get x is 25. Okay. And the last one that I will do with you here, and then I will conclude our videos. This is got a 54 at the bottom, so we'll call it page 54. The table above shows the flavor of ice creams and toppings chosen by people at a party. Each person chose one flavor of ice cream and one topping. Of the people who chose vanilla, this is conditional probability. Given that we're choosing someone that chose vanilla, that's 13 people. What fraction chose hot fudge as a topping? 8 over 13. All right, it's not 8 out of all 25. It's 8 of the 13. Given that I chose people that only picked vanilla, what's probability they chose hot fudge? 8 out of 13. Total area of the city is 92.1 square miles, of which 11.3 is water. If the city had a population of 621,000 in the year 2010, which of the following is closest to population density in people per square mile of land area of the city at that time? 92.1 minus 11.3 is going to give you the land area, 80.8 square feet. Take 621,000 divided by that. That's the exact answer, which is closest to 7690. All right, plenty of easy questions on the SAT, and this is a calculator question. Some of the ones we did on the previous page, on page 43, those were non-calculators, so you just got to be careful there. But so many questions that we can handle. All right, and that is it, folks, and I hope to be with you on Tuesday the 19th. This is Yak Math Videos signing out.